Here I am, the assassin like no other, here to bring you another video about that Hunter greatness. Now this time it is my thoughts on or some of my thoughts on episode 130 of the 2011 anime. Last week I would have done a couple things, a couple thoughts I would have had on episode 129, but I had internet issues, so obviously no videos. I will say this though, the two things I would mainly focus on was Shallow Poof, aka Poof, with this dude's simply a dick. Pure and simple. This dude, he talking about for the king. No. Never Pito. Okay, Pito is for the king. And Yuppie's for the king. This dude, Poof, look, he's the kind of dude that even though he thinks he's for the king now, later on down the line, if he gets what he wants, he'll take the best opportunity to take the king out and do to him. Because remember, he's saying, oh, the king's not living how the king should live. So just take that in mind. And Killua, okay, Killua, I said it a lot last week and discussions and whatnot. Killua is doggone. He is one of the smartest characters in all of fiction, okay, all fiction history. Killua Zodic. This dude's perception is ridiculous. His level of perception is ridiculous. Like he knows his things before veteran hunters, before double OGs, triple OGs. He knows his things that others don't even notice. Like that. He's so hyped. It's phenomenal. And yo, that Godspeed. You just gotta love that Godspeed. Now to this episode, we got more proof in his manipulations. This dude, man. This dude is truly a villain. Hands down. The rest of these cats, not so much. This dude, straight villainous. But I want to focus on Freecss. Freecss, the protagonist of Hunter x Hunter. This dude's simply immature. Now, I've said it before for the last couple weeks, and now it's like even more evident in this episode. First of all, Gone, dude. Young blood. You were delusional. How do you know that Kite? How do you not know that Kite's dead? It's obvious that this cat's dead. If Pito's coming out of his battle, A-okay. It's not even an assumption, it's a safe inference that Kite's not good. Why would Kite still be alive? You in denial, man. Straight up denial. You can't be going into a job like this and being in denial. I understand he was tight. I understand his impact. And he was more or less a mentor. He talked about his father. But Kite's death, I don't understand the impact it should have had. I see, he's simply immature. He's 13 years old. See, Killua, it affected him, and you could say what you want, but he didn't have as much. Killua's an assassin, and he's affected, but he knows what time it is. Kurapika knew what time it was. Gon, we've seen this kind of stuff before. He lets his emotion go run wild. If you say, well, it's natural for him, then that means he wasn't ready for this kind of thing. This Hunter x Hunter life, it's not meant for going all out of control, being all up in your feelings, all up in your emotions, and then this whole concept of now he's guilty because he blames himself. I mean, we've all gone through it, and even adults deal with it. But this ain't the time nor place. This is practically a war going on out here, okay? The fact is, you go in there not to complete a mission, you go in there to get Kite back, and everything's gonna end up A-okay. Come on, dog. Come on, this dude just there. I mean, Pito could have taken this cat out, and he whatever. She getting healing herself up, and we see Proof is just manipulating and everything. It's not gonna go. I mean, this cat trying to clear everything. It's not gonna go the way he thinks it will. Not at all. And I kind of do know what's gonna happen. My thing is, like, we're going, man. Everything would have been okay if Kite killed her, right? killed Pito, right? You wanted to say at one point, well, the Chimera ants are this way, but you're cool with Meliorn and Ikalgo. Like, you're not thinking, there's no rational, okay, there's no logic and reason behind Gon's actions now. That, like, none. This dude's just rage, he's killing intent, he's, like Uber said, okay, well, you know, this dude's on the point of insanity. He's on the brink of insanity. It just doesn't make any sense. And his immaturity is just showing. He just breaks down and he just starts trying. He's just right there. And it's the irony. The person who killed, just right there. And it's like, just straight up. You know, you respected me. I'm just gonna tell you how it is. He's dead. And Gon just can't cope with it. And it's just like, what? You weren't ready for this life. You ain't about that life. And you could say, well, he's 13. Look, man, he wanted to be a hunter at this age. He ain't about that life. He's too immature at this point. He got to get more mature. And what this will lead to in what is shown, and I think I'll do a video later about my thoughts about how this series is going to end. But Gon's pretty much, you know, this is a turning point, and it's going to be about instinct. Okay, this dude's going to be pretty much straight instinct, while Killua, I believe, is going to deal with intelligence, and I'll explain later, possibly in a video later, about Hunter x Hunter, how it may end, and deal more in depth with that. But Gon, you gotta get this head on straight, dog, or else you need to just chill and have a time skip or something. Hopefully Togashi does that well. Hopefully Togashi, you know, after a time skip, brings him back like 19, 20, somewhere around there, where he can actually cope with situations such as this. Unexpected, want to like, comment, subscribe. Tell me your thoughts on the situation. Tell me your thoughts on Gon, because I know a lot of people are liking Gon in the way it is, but it's just pure and simple. This dude's he's just simply immature. You can't fault him, but that's just what it is. I know he lost a loved one, but still, he was delusional. He really thought he could get Kite back when he was clearly dead. I mean, even to the point where Pito said his soul's gone. But it is what it is. Alright, y'all. Till next time. Peace. Have a beautiful day, beautiful night.